you go. Hello again, guys. I'm sorry my stream ended so abruptly last time. Apparently, TikTok didn't like my buddy calling my other buddy poor. It's either that or me saying I didn't like pink people. Either or. I don't even know, man. I don't know why they banned me for a day, and I was like very upset. I left them a strongly worded feedback thing, and they didn't accept the appeal. All of it's satire and all of it's not real, right? First of all, we're all friends. We're not like insulting each other and like harassing each other, you know? We're friends. For second, if it was the poor thing, TikTok, they both are poor. It's a poor man calling another poor man poor. So like, who cares? And two, if it's pink people aren't even real. Obviously it's a joke. You don't gotta just like ban everything you don't like. That negatively affects me and hurts me. Stop that. Stop being mean for no reason. Stop banning me for no reason. I try my best. The hell. Anyways, let's continue with the game. This way. I'm gonna say it again, this game is pretty. Oh. Parkour, parkour. Trying to adjust that the best I can to always have the best audio experience for you guys. You see how much I love you guys. Rest in Toss and Olive Paradis. Rinko, hit the dock. Ignira, middle of river. Iaro, furthest boat in Grooves, hit the water barrel. Each entry is in different handwriting. The fourth entry is scratched out. Next to it is written liar, followed by nuh-uh. Various crude doodles litter the lower half of the page. How do I get in? I want in. I smack things when I'm angry. Oh. Well, that was easy.
You will be watching.
Who said that? Who said that? Is nobody gonna question anything? No? Okay. We won't question it then.
Hey, it's the envoy.
Envoy, hey!
I swear, I owe you the world.
I own the world. He saved my life, remember?
Yeah, you only told me about 100 times.
Hey, where's Yeda? Is everyone else on the way?
Ahla ski! Ahla!
Are you speaking to Chief Boy?
Of course, you're speaking to him right now.
How are you? What are we doing for dinner?
I was thinking I'm probably gonna make one of the frozen bags. What do you think?
I'm thinking them, boys. I'm thinking them, boys. I'm thinking them, boys.
What you thinking, Abyss?
Cheap ass. I'm coming to help you. I'm like around the corner here.
I mean, Baba, you don't need to, Yanni. I got it. It should be easy.
I gotta grab some garlic bread. And tomorrow we'll do some, inshallah. To fill up the house again, bro.
Yeah, because we also need the Willy cat food.
Thank you. I'm gonna get it right now. Loser cat food?
Yeah, loser needs cat food.
I'm stopping at the Dallas stop.
Alright, Abyss.
I'll see you in a minute, boss.
Alright, Abyss.
Thanks, boss.
No problem, Abyss.
9 days is up.
Alright, Abyss.
Alright, boss. Bye.
Bye. I'm gonna have to be right back soon, stream. Excuse me. Family stuff. But we're gonna keep going until I have to go, so.
No. Oh, God. Does he mean?
They didn't make it, Offric. I'm sorry.
But you saved Cadman. You couldn't save them? Or you didn't try?
What happened?
What?
Right. So it could have been worse. They probably went quickly. If that helps.
I can't understand this.
Hey, Offric, hey, listen. We always knew that was a risk, right? And we told ourselves.
Better to go out at the bottom of the world or the top. And dying in bed like Granda, asking what if.
Did you avenge them? Is the Oracle dead? At least they got justice.
And I got my brother back.
Don't be a baby. You would have been fine without me.
What I mean to say is, we're grateful, Envoy.
Oh, that reminds me. I wanted to give you this.
V-Buck gift card?
It belonged to our grandfather. He'd always wanted to join the Corps, but life got in the way. When we were recruiting, he gave it to us to remind us to live well.
Well, I'm sure you've got big Envoy things to do.
I don't know if you heard, but there's a plague on and everything.
If you're ever in High Crown, look us up.
Yeah, we can drink to the Corps together.
I wish things had turned out
Made
better
some
for the
buddies.
rest of them, but glad they made it. These two will be just fine. I'm sure of it.
What should I level up? I'm dumb. I'm gonna get some more health. Beautiful. Smart, passing through any obstacle in this path. It's that, or I could upgrade this again. Various attacks that use enemy damage. I mean, yeah, I guess I could just... It's that, or give them new abilities. I like this one. That seems annoying.
One of them may even get a happy ending.
Wait, hold on, I'm slow. There you go. We are traveling fast because I don't have the time to just run there. You know, what it's designed for. I feel like, I mean, you could also use it if you just don't feel like running there. At the same time, you know?
Word of advice? Try not to get killed. Again.
I'm gonna do it. As many times as I feel like it.
And Sam sad to be leaving Paradise. I had no idea how tense things were with the Adirans moving in. And now we have to worry about whether the man who killed you is going to try again.
It's what most of us come here for. I only wish more of us really got one. Unfortunately, the Steel Garrote will see this as an excuse to crack down. I get the feeling they've been looking for one.
Steel Garrote? I figured they're just more intense Adiran soldiers.
Your paladins devoted to Wodika? What type of names are these? Useless but effective, they're out there employed to hunt traitors and oathbreakers to help bring order to the frontier. Their order may have started in Adir, but don't confuse those fanatics with us.
Oh, I hear you. Unfortunately, if you're marching shoulder to shoulder, some of their stink is bound to rub off on you.
I don't like that Ludwig woman. She gives me the freakas.
Yeah, I've seen floggings gentler than the scolding she gave Hilgard. One's tacking when the other's jibing, if you catch my drift.
I do not catch your drift. I'm gonna go with that one.
Sorry, old sailor slang. They're working at cross purposes. And that's gonna mean trouble for everyone around them before long.
And it's a good thing we're getting out of this city.
Yeah. Much as Liviana misses our company, I wouldn't count on your mysterious friend reviving you a second time.
Are you listening to that friend when you go all blank-eyed from time to time? Does your special friend talk to you? I mean, I had an imaginary friend when I was little, but they never brought me back from the dead.
He means that with all due professional respect, of course.
How do you know this friend doesn't mean us any harm?
So they do mean us harm.
Funny. Keep joking when the envoy starts sprouting mushrooms and attacking everyone.
Easy, Marius. Whatever this is, I don't think he has the Dream Scourge.
Well, you can't fault me for being thorough.
We're headed to Fior Messi Verno to see if the Animancers know anything about the Dream Scourge, right? Maybe we'll learn something about your condition in the process.
Right. When it comes time to deal with Animancers, you two are on your own.
No one understands social security, the person that we should get them out, and if he's not living for reason meddling with souls are dangerous. The living lanes is an odd place for a colony of scholars. I'm gonna do this one.
Fair enough, but I wouldn't expect a warm welcome. Hilgard's already brought your homeland's prohibitions against animancy to Paradise.
They could stand around and have scholarly debates about souls all they want. Gives me a great opportunity to take a nap.
I haven't been back in a while, but Fior is, an interesting place. It was founded about 50 years ago by a disgraced Valian duke and a handful of animancers who'd soured on politics in the republics.
Town full of nobles, scholars, and leeches. All surviving off the work of the farmers who grow food for the whole island.
They're an eccentric bunch. You'll see. It turns out that academics are as
I'm an
ungovernable
eccentric
as the rest of us rabble.
You don't understand what they're messing with. They can't tame the wilds with machinery.
They've held it at bay until recently. Their ingenuity, or madness, or heresy, take your pick, has fed a lot of people in the living lands. But, rumor has it, some unnatural blight is destroying their crops.
Hopefully they've been able to learn something of the Dream Scourge. Right when the Dream Scourge appears, the possible connection is troubling. The Dream Scourge.
Hopefully there's nothing to that. But if there is, we'll find out soon enough. And while we're in Emerald Stair, there's something I've been putting off. An old friend from my time in Thirdborn had a cabin out in the woods. Tama. He passed a while ago, but he left something for me that I never got around to picking up. But since we'll be in Emerald Stair anyway... You won't regret it. Emerald Stair's lovely this time of year. Even the Delimgon bloom.
No matter what I tell you, you keep picking flowers from things that want to kill you.
Hey, they love me. You just gotta ask nicely. Compliment their foliage.
Right. Maybe buy them a drink before they choke you to death with vines. Well, you came to the right place.
You and I have quite the adventure ahead of us, Envoy.
Now that you mention it, you're gonna need my help if you're traveling through the lands with this Nimdude. I have 2 rules. No campfire songs, and no hugs.
My archer.
That last one's non-negotiable.
I hear wiggle room on the singing.
If we're done being ridiculous, we should get some rest. We'll be in Emerald Stair tomorrow.
Good to have you with us, Marius.
Right. Go to bed before you violate the hugging rule.
My buddy is staying with me. Yay. I like it when my friend stays my friend. I'm using this anyway. Aww.
Look, Marius, if you ever want to talk about anything, you know I'm here, right?
Right. Appreciate that, but I'm alright.
If you ever change your mind, the offer stands.
Okay, Amakul. I'll keep that in mind. Envoy? Fior Messiverno, huh? Guess if you're looking for an animancer, that's the place to go. No. None more than usual. Both settlements are survivors. They just use different methods. Don't spend much time worrying about animancy myself. Never really needed it.
Animancy is a tool, like anything else. I don't know why that's what I thought of. Yeah.
That's fair. Got nothing against him, really. Anyone who can survive and thrive in Emerald Stair has earned some respect. I've led a few people there from Paradise or Thirdborn, and I've almost lost someone on every trip.
Someone's slipping.
I said, almost.
I'm thankful for your expertise.
Just glad I can help. Right, changing the subject. I'd just tell you what I told you last time you asked me that. Nothing has changed since then. Thanks for talking.
Does Kai have new? Nah, Kai have no new. Am I gonna talk to the woman that speaks in my brain?
Oh, would you be a dear and help with these forms?
Looks like you could use our help.
More are on the way.
mushrooms. Die! This is what you get for making me see things weird. Snap my homeboy.
Let's see what you got.
Oh, fantastic. People. I was about to lose my wits.
A mind's question. The dust of the Akita in her hair. She knocks. We would answer.
You would answer?
You wouldn't happen to have a ladder on hand, would you?
Kai and Marius, get this fine lady a ladder. You know what? I want to say it because it's funny.
No ladders, Envoy. Wouldn't fit in the packs.
Damn it.
You're welcome to my shoulders.
Shoot. That vase is far too high for me, and a ladder would have been perfect. But perhaps we don't need one. You're tall, striking, and well-toned.
Ah, shukran. Thank you very much. I need one more mite. Are you flirting with me? What are you suggesting?
There's a vase in this ruin that's too high for me to reach. Fetch it for me. I can pay you in skates if you do. The vase sits atop that tower beside us, in the ruins there. And once you've got it, look me up. Yahtzee, wizard extraordinaire, godless expert, and a Balrog in the bedroom.
You do meet the most interesting people.
I can get you 1,000 faces that don't require going into some ancient ruins, but no one listens to me.
So what, is that a side quest now? Yeah. Might as well do it while we're here. Yeah, it's right up there. My sword just eats them alive.
Everyone okay?
Ooh. Armor material. Nice. Parkour. Parkour. I'm okay. I have so much food.
Carmen, you are aware I can see you digging through my things, aren't you?
Yeah.
Andra's titties, you found it! I tried using magic to get the face down, but alas. Thankfully you and your little friends came along and saved the day.
Excuse me. We're all bigger than you are, Nimdude.
I may be small, but my magic is not, I assure you.
Nimdude? Your favorite word.
Oh, holding my vase hostage. I respect that. First and foremost, Fior Mesiverno is an animancer sanctuary. Vidaro, unlike his father, the former governor, is not an animancer.
I'm just stupid.
I don't know why anyone would give two pyres about Vidaro. He loathes the idea of others thinking Fjord is less than perfect. Emerald Stair used to be the breadbasket of the living lands. Now it won't bear fruit, and there are rumors of plague. Pleasant, isn't it? But I'd best pack up. I want to get home. I have a new artifact to study in. Thank you for your help, Godlike. Even if you didn't have a ladder.
That's something I hope never happens again.
I've got a few inches to spare if she changes her mind.
Almost killed myself. That was just on impulse.
Well, that was fun.
That was wonderful.
I've never seen Emerald Stair like this. It's usually so nice.
It's usually so nice. Well, everything's kind of gone to shit, hasn't it?
As if people weren't hungry enough.
Come and get me. Is that all you got? Watch this. Oh! Nice shot.
Fire and fire! Bind and root!
On sick!
I like killing things.
What do you mean that's all you got? Last week you said there'd be grain.
I know what I said, but we only have so much to go around.
Are the young ones are starving as well? Or are they
Thing.
Hey you! Go away! There's something here.
There is something here, you liar.
Gods, what do I tell Sylvia? What do I tell the children? It's not bad enough that their mother a little earlier and you'd have beaten the other bandits to my crops. But I guess that's on you, isn't it? I don't know. Are you? I don't judge on first impressions. I couldn't say. Don't steal and then cry about it when people call you a thief. That's what my grandfather always said. He was a simple man. Loved farming, Fjord, and pointing out the obvious. I left the whole pile right here. Enough food, good food, safe food, to get us through the next few months. I went inside just for a moment. The bandits took everything. This was probably her last harvest. There's not a damn thing left to eat. When they ran away, I saw them following the river north. They're probably hiding up there, waiting to steal from someone else. You come back with my crops, and I'll give you whatever I can. You can't put a price on survival.
Oh my. Yeah, no, I can't do your quest right now, young man. Damn, even yours is out of the way.
Here we go.
Not sure about that.
My turn.
One for you!
I'm not making it up.
You're not still on about that, are you?
Why do you keep insisting I have to be wrong?
Of course.
You showed up at a bad time.
Yeah, I pretty much brought that paper down by myself.
Did you now?
It was me, but okay.
The Emperor's envoy. Inquisitor Ludwig said you might be heading this way. Captain Alfair of the Steel Garrote. If you're here to speak with Vidaro, I'm afraid you'll find the governor is quite beyond reason. These Valians and their love of animancy. Good. Perhaps he will listen to you. I am not fashioned for statecraft. Still, I think the governor is too stubborn to be persuaded even by the Emperor's finest. When diplomacy fails, the Steel Garrote will be ready to ensure the safety of Adirian interests.
Let me get my talking in.
Barter for peace, prepare for war. We all have our part to play, envoy. Until later.
She's as subtle as a broadside.
Does subtle mean something different outside of Solus?
Come on. My invention is guaranteed to enlarge your essence. A moment of your time, my friend. Tell me, what do you know about your soul? Nothing at all.
Your soul is an ancient, wondrous thing, suffused with lifetimes of rich, delicious memory. But it's tired, my friend, heavy with the burden of generations and too weak to survive another turning of the wheel. That's the beauty of it, the first treatments on the house. The moment you entered the city, I calibrated my invention to the highest setting and attuned it to your soul. So tell me, how do you feel? Better already, huh?
Oh, I'm so glad to hear it. From this day forward, your life will be one of bliss and satisfaction. Do remember to tell your friends about all the benefits of animancy. Enjoy your soul.
You have a thing for sticking your head in the bear's mouth, don't you?
I'll get up and do that, do on the floor, and up and do that one more. Everybody go and let's go. Everybody do the dinosaur. Yeah, Sorry. Let's continue.
Giata, what's the meaning of this?
Look at these
Assalamu
crops.
alaikum, Habib.
Look at... How can you ignore what's right in front of you? The Dream Scourge is here, in the soil, and it's killing us. Oh my goodness. Are you a godlike?
Yeah. Frosty, at your service.
Charmed. Forgive me for staring. It's just... we don't see many of your kind anymore.
Maybe you can talk some sense into our governor. Put the fear of the gods in him.
Seems more likely you'll have to punch some sense into him.
Excuse me, but unless you have official business, I'll thank you not to involve yourself in our private discussion. Very well. I hope you remember that behind these walls, your influence has limits.
I'm sure he didn't come all this way just to challenge your authority. As you can see, I was just proving a point to our esteemed governor.
A cart full of spoiled vegetables. You call that a point?
Ha! Emerald Stair used to be a lush garden for miles around, and now I don't even recognize it. First came the invasive species, roots and mycelium growing overnight, as though nature itself had gone mad. The Dream Scourge has twisted our lands, our wildlife, and now, our farms. Then there's no time to waste arguing with bureaucrats.
I like her already.
I believe that we can restore the land, bring back its soul and its sanity, cut off the Dream Scourge at the root. Our governor would rather ignore the problem. He doesn't trust animancy as his father did. Before we can deal with the Dream Scourge, we first need to understand it. Unfortunately, new experiments have to go through him.
Once again, bureaucracy stands in the way of getting things done.
I'm just trying to stop Giata from hurting herself. Animancy is dangerous when you're shooting in the dark. I see you're unfamiliar with animancy. Be careful with your assumptions. Are you going to tell him about your family's basement? Or should I?
How dare you use that against me?
I know it was an accident, but look what it cost you. We can't let it happen again.
While we argue among ourselves, the Dream Scourge is tearing the living lands apart. Tearing our people apart. If I don't have your trust, I am determined to earn it. Well, Governor, looks like I'm taking some time away from my duties. I'll trouble you no more.
Your request is denied, Giata.
I wasn't asking.
Your responsibilities are to the settlement. Turning away from them sets a precedent that I cannot allow.
Everything I have proposed has been for Fior, and you still refuse to cooperate. Under the circumstances, I don't have much of a choice.
Then neither do I. Giata Castel, from this day forth, you are banished from Fior Messiverno.
Whoa, you're banishing her for that?
What?
Ignacy, we can't lose our brightest animancer in the middle of a crisis.
Your pupil has gone too far, Quilici. Take her and leave. You're still a guest in my town, but to us, Giata is an outcast. Perhaps, but I can't just let her continue to poison the minds of my animancers.
They aren't your animancers. Your father understood that.
Don't bother, old man. He isn't his father. I've done all I can for Fior Messiverno. But you haven't even tried. Now limp back to your giant house like a good dog. We should talk somewhere private. Meet me at my house due west, by the workshop.
I'll find us another bedroom.
Another time, my boy.
I see money symbol. Doesn't that mean, like, are you the merchant? No, you're not the merchant. You're not merchant.
Spirits are truly wonderful, powerful, self-aware, and reach with insight.
If you are looking for sanctuary, you have found it. The Gifted Magpie is a house of calm, rational discussion. We have only 2 rules of conduct. Maintain dignity and speak in a soft tone of voice. Indeed, there is a reason I prefer to keep the doors closed. Animancers are miracle workers, but their work breeds obsession, rivalry, and bitter disagreement. Regrettably, we are out of tea. My stockpile is exhausted, and the harvest has not kept up with demand. We have other goods for sale, if you care to peruse them. Trinkets I have collected over the years.
Don't tell me I did what I think I just did.
Ah.
I did do that. Whoops. I'm not selling that axe.
That did not go as I had planned.
What did you think would happen when you confronted him so?
Well, my first idea was to mess up his house. Maybe break a window or two.
Perhaps I should thank you for showing restraint.
We don't mind as I take your stuff.
I'm sorry you had to see that. What an asshole.
Giata, some manners, if you please.
Why start now?
We're on the verge of extinction, but our governor is too busy protecting his fragile ego. What does he know? He isn't even an animancer.
You did challenge his authority.
I know, but... curses. Without Fiorne Siverno, I'm hardly even an animancer. My tools, the workshop, all gone.
I wish I could take credit for Giata's stubbornness, but she learned that on her own.
Thanks, old man. At least now I'm free to study whatever I want. On my terms. The dream scourge has been a thorn in my side for too long.
How so?
I have plans for this island, and they don't involve the dream scourge. But that's a story for another day.
Your parents would be proud to see such tenacity.
Anyway, listen to us babble. Let's talk about you. I never expected to see an Adirian envoy here. You've got a lot of guts showing your face in a town full of animancers. Likewise, they should be educational for us both.
Our first order of business is the Dream Scourge, but I'm also curious about you. There aren't many
I will
godlike
return
left
in
these
just a
days.
moment, stream. Unfortunately, I have to be